Well, if you guys follow the drama for the last few weeks here, the Wolfe fridge is finally back together after becoming disconnected from my vehicle and doing a somersault on the asphalt and getting completely destroyed. So it's been through a fabrication shop. It got a new axle. It had some other repairs done to it. The hydraulic tank got replaced and everything is now running smooth. I have put a couple crates through it and I know everything's working, and it is time now for me to swap out the 8 crates that are in my solar kiln, and I don't have 8 crates ready to go. So that is job 1 here today, is to fill a couple more crates so that we can swap out what is in the kiln. And here today you'll see the Wolfe fridge run for the first time since what I would say is a pretty traumatic experience, looking in the rear view mirror of my truck and seeing this $10,000 splitter tumbling on the road behind me. But I will say, this is one tough machine, because all in all, you really can't tell that anything has happened to this. And frankly, before the repairs were done, the bulk of the damage was just on the axle and the tank. The actual hydraulics of the machine, the controls, the frame, the lift arm, pretty much everything was untouched, unscathed. So I think this thing kind of hit the ground and rolled in just the right way, that nothing else really got damaged. The tank and the axle took the brunt of the impact, and I would say those are probably some of the easiest things to repair on this. So I am very fortunate in that we are able to keep this machine working here, though it's taken a few weeks to get it done. But now I need to get productive again and start putting some wood through this thing. 8 fresh crates loaded up in the kiln. And we're gonna get that thing heating up with the wood stove to start drying out this wood. We've got like 6 or 7 days of rain coming with a tropical system coming in from the coast. So I wanted to swap this wood out. I have, I think, 7 or 8 deliveries pending, which I can fulfill with the stuff that I took out of here. And this stuff is not gonna get rained on now for all of that ugly weather that we're going to get. So one thing we'll notice about the 8 crates that came out of the kiln is that there's definitely a little bit of shrinkage. A couple of these baskets, everything was full when it went in, but a couple of these, you know, there's maybe a couple inches that the baskets have settled as the wood has dried out and it has shrunk. Other baskets that I mounded up when it went in, it's not as noticeable, and those baskets still look pretty full. And then on the last one here, it's half empty because as I was burning wood in the kiln, I burn wood waste and, you know, ugly wood and punky wood and that kind of stuff, and as I find it around the property. But I also pull some from within the kiln, and this batch in particular, it was almost a half crate full. So not a full 2-cord batch that got out of this one, but it's better than having to wait 2 years for some of this wood to completely season. And there's just a little bit of cost associated with burning that wood instead of selling that wood. We got to get some deliveries moving. I think I have 8 pending orders, and I'm going to take another trailer load of wood home. Maybe you've seen me do that before, but in case you don't know, my house is 35 minutes east of here, and it's also kind of like a suburban area. There's a lot of firewood customers in that area, and that's where the bulk of my firewood gets sold. So in the truck here, I have one 2x4 stack of the, I call it campfire fire pit blend. It's basically half pine, half regular hardwood. I have a 4x4 stack, or 1/6 cord, or a half truckload, whatever you want to call it, of regular premium hardwood. And then I've got some bundles that I need to deliver. So this represents 3 deliveries on the truck, and then I'm gonna take a trailer load of wood home, which we'll go load that up now. So that will get me all of my outstanding orders fulfilled. I think there's 3 half truckloads, 2 2x4 stacks, and a couple bundle orders, and maybe a little bit extra there in the truck. And happy to report that the Wolfe Ridge is back in operation. So we've got a bunch more stuff over here that we started to buck up. I've got piles of logs over there in the distance that we need to buck up, and we can start to get a lot of this stuff cleaned up in here, and then maybe some more logs in here in the near future. And I know I've got a couple logs, or rather a couple trees on the property here that I need to take down, and that'll be a little bit of firewood as well. So thanks for checking out the video today, guys. I appreciate you. I'm gonna get this load down the road. Take care. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.